Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, Buck. I'm just out walking the mutts. They're dragging me over to the big fish tonight. So I was like, well, I might as well just throw up a video of our little nightly walk. They're just checking out everything. You know what dogs are. Just check everything out. But yeah, I was gonna go around just a couple blocks. I got many different directions I take with these guys. Sometimes they just do, they drag me over here. They want to go to the big fish. It's a beauty night, eh? So today, Thursday. Hopefully everybody had a good day. Ours was, I only went to work like a half day. I think I was done at like 1 o'clock. It's kind of nice because yesterday, even my bones hurt from yesterday. That was such a crazy day. My forearm bones literally hurt. Literally. That's how much tamping I did. I've never had that before. But it's early in the year too, so I'm not conditioned for it yet. I guess I will be after that one. These guys just found a big chunk of willow. Gotta pee on it. I don't even know. Oh yeah. There's a willow tree right there. It might have fallen off of. Let's see, it's one of those ones. Sweet cans. Hold the old dogs back. I like to just switch my arms one at a time and just hold it in. It's good arm wrestling practice. When they're pulling hard. Usually if they see another dog or something, they start pulling hard, or when we get closer to home. But when they're just going out on their walk, they're not bad. Because they're wanting to stop like this and just check everything out. So yeah, nice quiet night. I'm gonna do some working out later. So I don't know about upper body, but definitely, I'm definitely gonna get my walk in tonight for an hour or so. Maybe use maybe I'll use the yoke first again, kind of warm up the legs, and then finish off with an hour walk. I'm gonna have a bit of a long weekend. I'm not sure if I'm working Monday. We'll see. If I'm not, that'll be like 4 days off. So that's kind of good for working out. I can just, get a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to do done. I'll be healed up by tomorrow. I'm sure. Maybe a little bit of soreness, but should be healed up. You often think about it. You think you go put a hard day's work in, your muscles are going to be sore. How many guys go put a hard day's work in and their bones hurt? Literally. Come and try. Come and do what I do for a day. And tell me that your bones don't hurt. They will. Especially if it's a big enough day like that. Oh well. Anybody on here that doesn't live in my hometown? We're walking up to a little creek up here. You can cross a nice little bridge. They've done some work on it in the last few years. It's very old, Thompson's Creek. But the bridge is very old, and they added some pieces onto the end and a little platform to stand beside it and stuff. Kind of a cool little park. Everybody takes their dogs there. But every once in a while, my big dog Charlie, she'll just drag me over here. She'll just want to come this way. Go visit her big fish. She likes that thing. So yeah, if you hang on for another couple minutes, I'll show you this big fish that I'm talking about. We're not going to the graveyard, you guys. Come on, hike. Hike. We're going to the big fish. She wanted the graveyard. They like to run free and loose over there in that graveyard. But a little nervous over there now because you don't know when this guy's going to light the next propane tank off. So if there's one over there brewing right now, you go over there, you get yourself killed. You get yourself killed in the graveyard. But yeah, we'll see how long this goes on for. But he's gonna wind up killing somebody probably before they do anything about it. But like I said before, if I'm out here making a YouTube video when the bombs go off, you guys will see exactly what I mean. It would be very scary for how close I am right now to that river, to the graveyard. Oh, we had 2 red-winged blackbirds in a fight there, but I couldn't turn around in time before they took off. I was gonna get like a picture of that for you guys. It's kind of coming up on the creek. It's back in there. Where's a big red cedar? That's a nice one. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right back in, can't see it that well. It's just behind this big tree here. So yeah, we're just coming up to this bridge. Give us a few seconds, and then the fish is just a few steps on the other side of it there. That's the old folks home there. People that need a place to live for people that are older and need care, like all the time. I've had a few family members living there. Oh, we got somebody on the bridge right now with their bike, maybe fishing or something. So I might not cross with my dogs. I might just go over here into the bush, which is still cool. There's no mosquitoes out yet, so let's switch hands. I think these boys are fishing. You guys want to go in the yeah, let's go in the foyer. They're fishing. So yeah, maybe next time I come down this way, as I got my phone out and I'm recording, I don't want to just go walking past people that are just fishing up there and stuff. But next time I'll come out, I'll show you guys the big fish. This little trail goes through the bush here, kind of, see? So I got 2 baby trees out of here this spring, just wild little baby trees that were pretty cool. There's another one exactly over here, just exactly like the one that I took too. There's somebody's, if you can see it, somebody's little stick shelter thing there. Kids make them playing around. Oh, here, bullfrog. I guess I'm gonna put this down to go. This is why they have selfie sticks up like this, so you can see all the scenery around you. Not really used to making videos like this where you're just out for a walk. But yeah. Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Switching hands again. Still warm out here tonight. You get moving around. But yeah, thank God the mosquitoes will be out soon. But I haven't really been bothered by any just yet. So that's good. Got fresh raccoon tracks right down there on the ground. I'm just kind of walking along here. I'm still in tree mode a little, where I'll look for cool little baby trees. Oh, they got a good little trail going in here. Hold it. Ho, ho, ho. Look at this. I've never taken this trail before. You guys want to go in here? Hike. Hike. Good dogs. Oh yeah, somebody's got a little campsite area. It's like we're still right in town though, we're not really in the bush. So it's kind of a crazy spot to set up for a campsite. I would never camp here. just because it's like camping in the middle of town. Is there a little fire pit there? So that's what that trail was for. It just leads into here and then goes back out. That's it. While I'm in here, I'll take a look at some trees, eh? Yeah, you can see where it hasn't been, it's been like one fire, maybe a couple by the looks of those rocks. Yeah, maybe a couple, but they've just been little stick fires they've had, eh? Kind of garbage that the people leave laying around, eh? Be a nice little camping spot, except, like I say, you're kind of still in the middle of town. Hear that bullfrog again. Ha! Good dogs. Ha means turn left. G means turn right. Ho means stop. And hike, well, hike just means go. Good dogs. You always say good dogs when they follow a command. I always reward them for it, eh? And then they'll keep doing it. Yeah, the birds, eh? Sounds kind of nice. Switch hands as I go through this mud puddle. She's dried up there, that little puddle, but a little bit of mud still. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess we could go see the pond. There's probably some baby geese and stuff in there. Ha, good dogs. Turning left again, folks. Turning left. It's just a big field with a nice, there's a trail behind me there. So yeah, you can just go ahead and take this little trail for a walk, but we'll go see, we'll go check out the pond. We were out here, last time I was out here, really early spring, I was over by this pond, just checking out baby trees, right? Lots of little like dogwood ones over here. Oh, my thumb's covering that up. Yeah, lots of like little dogwood baby trees. All back in around there. I see some too that are like, this is like some kind of prairie grass shit they planted in here. I can see a few little green heads popping up above it. Just isolated little bushes or baby trees here and there. Might have to check a couple of those out one day. There's also one really green coming up here ahead of me. Oh, I just seen a rabbit take off. They see the dogs coming, they get out of there. This one, I don't know what this is. It's obviously a little tree thing. I thought it might be another red cedar, but it's not. Probably like a shrub bush. That's cool. This little one, sorry, right there. It just stands out. It was a little greener than everything else. Okay, hike. Good dogs. Oh, my thumb's getting in the way again, isn't it? Try and hold it from that side more. You mutts haven't been out here for a while on this trail. I used to walk, this was one of my main things. I walked this trail every night for years until it became like a public little place. Now it's full of people. But before, years ago, it never was. It was this trail we're on. This trail was already here. It was made basically by like guys on four-wheelers and dirt bikes. So I would come out and walk it with my dogs. You know, it was great. Nobody was ever around. So then when they made this into like a little wildlife sanctuary thing, they just used the same trail, and that's what they cut and groom, and they keep this trail. Here's our pond. So yeah, they just used the same trail that everybody had already kind of made for them, and Made it wider and stuff. Here's a bullfrog. Don't see any geese this time. Usually there's geese here, but maybe because there's so many people moved in here, maybe some of the wildlife moved out, right? Yeah. Well, that was crazy. A little frog jumped in there and made a little squeak noise before he jumped. I think you guys scared him. He didn't see it at the last second. There's a little maple, but he's like right under the water. Huh. They got their big duck sign up there. There ain't no ducks now. Or geese. There always was back in the day. You can hear lots of little birds. After all that tamping yesterday, honestly, my arm is sore just holding up this phone. As crazy as that sounds. Whoa, somebody broke the gate open. Yeah, somebody drove their four-wheeler right in there. There was a mark where they drove right in up to the water at the pond. That may be why all the ducks and geese and everything are gone. The deer used to be at this little field because it was safe for them at night, and then the coyotes started crossing over from the bush at night and killing the baby ones and stuff. I found one where they killed the baby and the mother. I still have that skull somewhere. It's like the tiniest deer skull you could ever imagine. That's how small the baby was. I had seen the baby out here with the mother. I'd be walking my dogs, and I seen her quite a few times that year. And then they were both just gone, and sure enough, but a week later, over in the long grass on the other side, I found the bodies. Well, what was left, right? But yeah, the baby's skull was partially chewed, but it was like the round part was still there, the part of the brain pan or whatever you call it. But it's the smallest deer skull I've ever seen in my life. I still have it somewhere, tucked away in a drawer upstairs, just because it was so little I kept it. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're taking this whole trail. Either that or I'm gonna pop up on the railroad tracks and take the road back home. Either way, the dogs are getting a longer walk tonight, which is fine because I was gonna do the same. I still will in a bit. I'll go for my walk. See now, there's two big trees over here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see. Not really, it's too far away for this they're like really dark red up under that big tree there. That was funny because I always thought that those were just like red cedars, but I could see other red cedars around it just as big that are green. But those two are real dark colored. I've checked them out one day again when we get some, when I'm out here in the daytime. Oh, another bunny. Okay, he's gone. Charlie saw that one. Yeah, they're pulling. She's pulling towards where that rabbit jumped in. Or bunnies, as Charlie calls them. Oh, here comes a couple of geese landing in that pond. Huh, okay. Usually, though, there's babies, unless the babies are hiding in there somewhere because the parents were out, As there usually always is this time of the year. Sorry guys, I'm gonna switch hands again there. You can hear them over there. Huh, I just seen a bird fly out of that birdhouse. That is cool. Oh, here goes a bunch of geese. They're all heading over to the river though, those guys. Coming up on our big willow tree right there in the middle of the field. Or sorry, big oak tree. And one of these days, I'm hoping that I'm gonna grab, because that's one of the oldest oak trees in this town. It's so big, it's so old. They actually have like a plaque for it there telling all about it. And So I'm hoping to get a little sprout one day out of the ground around it. A little one. There used to be a whole bunch until they made it like a sitting area with benches and stuff around it. Back in the day before I was collecting trees, I used to see little ones all over the place from this tree. So one day I'll probably get one that's just, you know, a little off the trail. I don't do it anymore so much. I used to let these guys run around for a minute loose right here at this spot. But you just never know when somebody's gonna pop out of nowhere. Here's the tree, the benches. Here's this little plaque over here. What's it say? History's witness. I am a great white oak. I was germinated around 1760. So, if you guys like zoom in or something on that and pause it, you might be able to read the whole thing. So there you go. But yeah, this just tells I was a seedling when this land was home to indigenous peoples of many tribes who shared the boundaries, resources under the dish with one spoon. I have been visited by many others. In the years since the land was on standing, originally 175 acres was... Sorry, I'm just kind of trailing off there as I'm reading, but yeah, white oak. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, you guys, I'm not going to keep you long. Hang on. See, there's still some shrubs all around where they cut the grass. So I'll have to come in and really look one day. Maybe one of these will be a nice baby white oak then. Yeah. Here's this tree, like how big it is with the dogs there. At the bottom, it's a big tree. Yeah. But yeah, if I could get a small little oak from around this one, that'd be cool. Okay, you guys. Come, Char. Let's keep moving. You guys keep sniffing around, we'll be out here after dark. Won't be long, all this grass will be green, and if you're out here this time of night, you'll be eaten alive by mosquitoes. This looks like all little wetlands in here too, right? So a lot of water, a lot of standing water all year round. So you're gonna have a lot of mosquitoes. These guys are looking for bunnies over here. It's still warm. I'm getting warm out here walking tonight. It's still warm. That'd be nice for later when I come out and do a walk. I gotta get some time to hit the heavy bag one of these nights too. It's kind of like I want to do that after dinner, after I eat. Kind of want to be hitting the heavy bag. I'm not sure if that's a maple. It looks like that's a nice little maple right there. We got some serious mud right here. You have to watch it as I go through this hike. There we go. Made her through the mud. Coming just up here around the corner is where I found this year one of my absolute favorite little bonsai trees. It's sitting outside my house right now in one of the bonsai pots that I bought off Amazon. I got a good little deal. But it's like Heather, it's my wife's favorite tree. And I found it back here in March. Just up around this corner. Just up here around the corner. It was the only one like it. It looks like an actual little Mr. Miyagi little tree going over, like the winds all blew it sideways and stuff. It was just the way it grew out here. It was kind of down, another little bunny just took off. It was kind of down in the grass hidden. But that time of the year, back in March when everything's completely dead out here, no green at all, it stood out. It's just a baby red cedar. It's just the way it grew was so cool. And it was like, there's some in that back corner back there where I said those dark ones were. And then there was this one up here, and there's like no other ones out here, even though they're all around this area. But so I wasn't sure if it was gonna make it. It was in rough shape, this little baby. And I grabbed it. I was gonna wait till spring came and see how it did. And then finally I was like, nah. I just grabbed it, took it home, put it in my greenhouse under the light because I was just starting out and I didn't have that many. And before spring was even here, that thing really, there was another rabbit. That thing really took off. The rabbits like to come out to this trail we're on, see? The grass is all cut down. So if you're a rabbit, you come out here all night and eat this grass where it's nice and short and easy to eat. You guys want to go that way, or you want to carry on the trail? Give my dogs a second to see what they want to do. Which way do you guys want to go? I'll leave it up to you guys. We can go to the tracks, or we can stay on the trail. Which way? Hike? Okay, we're taking the trail. That's all I had to say, and they made up their mind, right? Sometimes I let them decide. If you're at a crossroad, I'll just let the dogs decide which way, because otherwise they're just relying on me to tell them. There's a beautiful little young poplar right there behind me. Way too big for me to take home, but that's a nice little tree. I only got a couple big trees. The one I pruned back so it would stay shorter and fatter. The one red cedar, and then my one big like white pine that I got is that's definitely my biggest tree. I want to get out on my island and maybe try and search for like a willow that's been broken down and regrowing and stuff in time. Because I think I can find a natural wild willow bonsai here. I got so many around me. There's a nice big white pine back there too, bigger than the one I got. The one that I got was about as big as you're gonna get with taking. So right here in this area is kind of like I say where that one little tree was that I got. It's my wife's favorite little one. The little stand-up poplars all right in here, see? All around this. And a couple of different nice looking pine trees in there too. Sorry about like the phone moving around all the time. I don't have like a GoPro. I'm just holding my phone with my hand, right? It's just a firecracker. Hike. Good dogs. Over the years, that little poplar bush that was really filled in on me. It used to be more, oh, but there's a lot. It's thicker. The trees are getting bigger in there now. I remember when they were all just babies. It just kind of happened naturally. They started growing like that. Now they just keep coming out towards this trail. Well, another mud hole to walk through. It's that time of the year still. But as you can see, we're losing daylight. It's getting dark. And I haven't got far to go. I'm back off this trail, heading back towards my house. I guess if you guys have come this far on this walk with us, you might as well hang in there another 5 minutes and I'll be back home. If I still have this video going when I get back home, I'll show you guys the little bonsai tree that I got from this field right here. And because I was kind of telling you all about it, so I might as well show you in the same video, right? You get to see it. And if you're watching this video, you'll know right where it came from, right back there in that corner. I know, was it 2 years ago, there was one little white pine growing right out here on the edge of the trail. And I don't know, they probably cut it with a lawnmower or something, but it slowly had disappeared. There's one back over here I'm looking at right now that's getting too big now. I watched it grow from a baby. There's another one, something really, really, really dark green right there, some kind of bush that's new to me. Might just be a weed of some kind, but I'll have to check it out when we're got some more daylight one time. As I say, we're losing the light. There's a sunset back there. The sunset looks nice, though, eh? It'd be a nice little picture. Somebody's got their own trail going that way now. Hey, we're not going there. Ooh. Oh, that was a big bunny, Charlie. That might be like almost jackrabbit size. She's still looking over there for that one. Huh, he was a big one. Wow. Oh, there's another one. That was a big one too. Okay, so the jackrabbits live in this corner over here. Right here behind me. That's 2 in a row right there I just seen. I haven't seen like a, I don't think it was an actual jackrabbit. I think that was just a really big cottontail, both of those. But I haven't seen one that big for a while, and they're like everywhere out here. But I haven't seen a big jackrabbit. I saw one was killed on Raynham Road years ago. And where I grew up out in Campbell, there used to be one spot where I could go and see the same rabbit run away every time. And he was big, like big jackrabbit for real jackrabbit. Here's another little maple right here behind us, see? Right there, that green one. That wasn't there a few years ago, so that's kind of come up. That's what the nice thing out here is, trees will just pop up, and grow. That's what they do. But yeah. So we'll take this little trail leading out. We're back at like the older folks' home again. And of course I just live at the end of the street. Come on guys, what are you doing? Hike. Why am I going through the ditch first? Huh? That's against the rules. You guys know what to do. They're supposed to help pull through the ditches. That's what they've always done. They've been just naturally trained at that. They just did it on their own. But now there's too many things to distract them. They're smelling too many different things, eh? You guys are breaking your own rules that you made. I didn't even make that rule. You guys did. No good. Beautiful little area they got out here to sit in the front, eh? This is the back of the Grandview Lodge for the old folks, right? And this is the back where all the employees park and stuff. And then just a couple of years ago, they built this little addition up. I see a nice kitty cat sitting in the window there looking at us. With a big fluffy cat. Oh yeah, they got some chairs out here on the side too, and all their flower pots. Wow, they really got her going on over here. It looks nice. Oh. Switch hands again. 32 minutes. We had just left the house and I got down here to the end of the street to the park when I started this. So I did kind of start this. We were only walking for a minute before I started this video. But I should have just enough light when I get home, because you can see it's still just enough light in the sky to show you guys that little tree from that field. And like I say, next time I come out, next time I can get across the little bridge, I'll show you guys the giant fish statue. That'll make a good little video someday. This video is just kind of about nothing. The lights are kind of there, but you can see they got their tables and all their little flower pots and stuff. It looks nice there now, it really does. I remember when it was nothing more than a big construction gate for a year, just sitting there in a field by itself. And then one day they come in and started leveling off the land and stuff, you know, working. Gotta kind of let these guys stop and sniff things. It is their walk. And we're 2 minutes from home, so you gotta let them do their thing a little. Something in my eyeball. A little fly or something from out there in the field. This is the other side of the lodge. So now we've basically walked right around the lodge completely. It's big, eh? And back there by the one side door right there, they come out. The old people do, and they throw peanuts and stuff out for the squirrels. That's why I used to, in the summertime, I used to have so many squirrels around my house, and I'm like, where are they all disappearing to? And then I found them. They would all come to make their way down here, because my backyard's just straight across all those backyards, so the squirrels would just come down here and mooch peanuts off all the old guys all day, and then I'd be, I wouldn't have as many buddies around my place, eh? Sometimes if I just go around like 3 or 4 blocks, my walk isn't this long every night with the dogs. Well, like at least once a week, especially on weekends, I like to take them for a longer walk. When it gets real hot in the summer, I kind of wait until till it's like this time of night in the middle of summer. When it cools down, I don't like to bring them out in the heat because it just gets too hot. So yeah, we're back on my street now that I walk back and forth, right? And like I say, I'll be back out here tonight. Probably throw up another little video while I'm out here just doing my walk for an hour. Which, I mean, we're at 35 minutes even just for this one. But I had a nap after work, so I'll be good to go. I'll have some energy tonight. There's the old park over there. That may have been a mosquito I just blew off my arm. I don't know, it's just kind of by instinct. Get rid of something like that that lands on you so that it doesn't bother you, right? In case it's a mosquito. Yeah, get back in, chill and have a cup of coffee. And then I'll come out in a bit, like I say, bring the phone and I'll use the yoke for a while tonight. Make a video of that. Then I can just kind of keep the video going. We'll have a leg workout tonight and then we're gonna come out onto this road right here. Like I say, same as the other night, we'll walk for an hour. The other night I didn't film my whole walk. I kind of went in and grabbed my phone when I was already out here doing it. So it was wound up like 45 minutes or something on video. But I had done the yoke before that, like I'm gonna do tonight. And I did a few laps with my hammer. It's kind of hard to make a video like this with my hammer. I would have to have some kind of GoPro thing on me, like something attached to me so I have both hands free. And then not in the way. Because when I'm using my hammer, I'm out here with it. And then I'm turning the other way too. So and I switch both hands back and forth to use it. So I can't really switch my hammer and my phone like I would constantly. That would not work. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll figure it out, right? If you guys want to see that sometime, I can go ahead and make a video like that. Yeah. Now these guys are done. That's why they're not stopping. If you notice, I'm just walking steady. It's because they know they're getting close to home. And when they do, this is what they do, is they go, because they think maybe Heather's there, but come, we're going to my driveway. They think Heather's home, but Heather's gone to a concert tonight. Nope, gee. And so that's why they get walking straight, because they want to get home and see mom when they get close to home again. Okay, we are losing our light for this bonsai video, but I'm going to get in here and hopefully have just enough light to show you guys before I shut this video off. I haven't turned my outside light on yet. There's our yoke. We'll be back out for that bad boy in a little bit. Yeah, she's getting a little darkish. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up that tree right now for you guys. Give me a second. Try and get it up here with the sky behind me. So yeah, see, that's the little pot I put that in. And it grows, there you go. It grows all to one side like that, and that was natural. That's the way it was. I put a little wire on it, but that tree, like I said, it was almost dead out there in that field in that back corner where we just came from 38 minutes ago now. Well, I was a few minutes into the video by the time I got back there, but yeah. Okay, hold on. Ho. Let me unclip you. Digger, stop. When I say ho, you know what that means until I say something else. Now hold on, I gotta get the keys anyways. All right, you guys, I might as well wrap this up and get these guys in. So I'll be back out later in a little bit after a coffee. We'll start getting a leg workout in. Knock it off, she's not even there. Do you see her car? Crazy dogs. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace, everybody be good.